like crap to pick up. They only have one fire truck, so if you're in a predicament, help is going to take a while to get to your house, so you have to figure it out or get out. That was the only two options you had. I'm assuming there might be other options, like, I don't know, save yourself, I don't know. But like communication obviously is wireless now, but I'm assuming that communication was very difficult. We saw some very nice houses. There was some very nice houses, I will say. And guess what? You and I couldn't afford them. That's how much they looked like. They looked like $1 million mansions. And they were hidden. Some of them were well hidden from the road. Some of them were on the road. And some just, you couldn't even see. Like, there was a road and you just assumed there was a house at the other end of that road, and sometimes you're like, what the hell, the road leads nowhere? No, it was a road that led somewhere, but it led to a house or a structure, or it was a hiking trail. You know, there were a lot of hiking trails as well on Mackinac Island, and that place was freaking huge, let me tell you. We biked to the perimeter of it, and it took a long time, baby. It took a long time. But we did have to stop. We had 3 main stops. We stopped at a fort. We stopped at a conservation place. I don't know the name of it. Maybe there's a place of it on my phone. Hold on. Oh, we saw this Goliath church. St. Mary's, I believe. That was on Tuesday, so that was pretty cool. Back to Mackinac Island though. So this is what it looked like on Mackinac Island, the Arch Rock, whatever it's called. That's what it looked like. It's pretty boring, but it looks pretty cool at the same time. Grand Hotel, it's huge. Fort Mackinac. So let me read you about that, because I didn't get to read it. I just took a picture of it and moved on. I'm going to read you it, because I need some more information. Fort Mackinac, or Mackinac Island, has been called the most historic spot in the Middle West. Fort Mackinac was in the middle... was first built by the British in 1780 to 81. It was not until 1796, 13 years after the end of the Revolutionary War, that the British relinquished the fort to the Americans. At the outbreak of the War of 1812, the British seized the island and built Fort George. The fort, which you see to the north beyond the rifle range, was renamed Fort Holmes by the Americans, who reoccupied the fort in 1815. Troops garrisoned Fort Mackinac, until 1895. So there's some trivia for you. There's also Mackinac Island State Park, which we went to, which I guess was the whole entire freaking island, because the whole thing was a park. Constantine Fenimore Wilson. That looks pretty cool. Went to Sioux Locks. Yeah, and then we went to Canada. Grand Bend, that's where we went, Grand Bend. We were there for 2 nights, or a night, I don't remember. We stayed in a room with 2 queens again. 2 queen beds, so I slept with Dad, Trisha slept with Mom. It was a pretty simple setup. No, we were kind of narrowing down our options for clothes, our options for and sleeping. We're kind of condensing our options, which is nice because it actually made me feel like important. I was like, oh, I can sleep in bed, because the air mattress, I swear, sucked. It sucked so badly. So there's nothing I could do about it but just complain. Eventually they snapped and said, "You sleep on the freaking bed." So it was nice. And then we went to Canada. That was in Grand Bend. We stayed there for a night. Then before we came home, met our Canadian cousins. One's removed, I think. We don't really talk much about it, but it's complicated. That's how complicated our heritage is, I guess. I don't freaking know anymore. But really nice houses. Apparently, your money stretches further in Canada than it does in the US. I thought it was vice versa, but that was just me. Yeah, that was really fun. Not gonna lie, it was well worth it. Yeah, that was about it, guys. If I could think of anything, oh geez, what would it be? Oh, we had a lot. It was just a really fun time hanging out with our cousins. Of course, they're not my age at all. They're way younger than I am. So, but they have the IQ of about me. So they know a lot. They know a lot, and they know a lot. So, definitely worth knowing them. Definitely well worth it. And you know what? Totally, I loved it. Loved every moment of it. We had a pinball machine, which is kind of cool. They had a organ, a functional organ in their what was their place called? Hut, I guess a hut. It was like a shed, but like massive. It housed an RV. It housed a pinball machine, an office, a bathroom. Jesus, I don't know. But a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff was used. So, definitely worth going. The RV was unfortunately 2 passengers. There's a law that you have to be buckled in. You can't bring people with you, I guess. It's only the 2 of you, so it's unfortunate. We saw an RV also on our way to Canada that we actually investigated. It's really cool. So cool. Like and follow for part 2, guys. Peace.